The 5 inventions that changed the world. Topic 1. The printing press. The birth of knowledge. Before the printing press, books were rare and expensive. They were handwritten by monks, and it could take years to produce a single copy. Only the wealthy and the clergy had access to knowledge. The common people were illiterate and isolated. Knowledge was a privilege, not a right. The printing press changed everything. It made books cheap and accessible. For the first time, ordinary people could read the Bible, learn about science, and explore new ideas. It sparked the Renaissance, the Reformation, and the scientific revolution. It democratized knowledge and empowered individuals. People were amazed by the printing press. They could not believe that hundreds of books could be produced in a single day. They felt empowered, enlightened, and hopeful. The world became smaller and ideas traveled faster. The printing press gave birth to the modern world. It also created a new wave of curiosity. People began to question authority, explore new philosophies, and challenge old beliefs. The printing press was not just a machine, it was a revolution of the mind. It gave people the power to think for themselves. Without the printing press, the world would have remained dark and ignorant. Knowledge would have stayed locked away in monasteries and royal libraries. The printing press was the first step toward a world where everyone could access the light of knowledge. Topic 2. The steam engine. The power of motion. Before the steam engine, travel was slow and dangerous. A journey of 800 miles could take weeks. People were confined to their villages. Trade was limited and cultures remained isolated. The world was vast and it felt unreachable. The steam engine changed everything. It powered trains, ships, and factories. It made travel fast and affordable. It connected cities, countries, and continents. It fueled the Industrial Revolution and transformed the global economy. People were astonished by the steam engine. They had never seen anything so powerful. They felt free, mobile, and connected. The world became smaller and opportunities multiplied. The steam engine gave people the power to move. It also transformed industry. Goods could be produced faster and cheaper. Cities grew and new jobs were created. The steam engine was the engine of progress. It drove the modern world into existence. Without the steam engine, we would still be living in a world of slow travel and limited trade. The steam engine was the second great revolution in human history. It gave us the power to explore, to connect, and to build. Topic 3. The telephone. The voice that connected the world. Before the telephone, communication was slow and unreliable. Letters took weeks to reach their destination. People were separated from their loved ones by distance. News traveled at the speed of a horse or a ship. The world was silent and disconnected. The telephone changed everything. It allowed people to speak to each other in real time, no matter how far apart they were. It brought families closer, transformed business, and made the world more connected. It made communication instant and personal. People were amazed by the telephone. They could not believe that a voice could travel through a wire. They felt closer to their loved ones, less isolated and more connected. The telephone made the world smaller and more intimate. It also transformed business and government. Decisions could be made faster, crises could be responded to immediately, and information could be shared instantly. The telephone was the first step toward a truly connected world. Without the telephone, our modern world of instant communication would not exist. The telephone was the foundation of the connected world we live in today. It gave us the power to share ideas, to coordinate, and to understand each other better. Topic 4. The light bulb. Banishing the darkness. Before the light bulb, the world was dark at night. People lived by the light of candles and oil lamps. The nights were long and the darkness was deep. Work, reading, and socializing were limited to the daytime. The world was tied to the sun. The light bulb changed everything. It extended the day. People could work, read, and socialize after sunset. It made cities safer, homes brighter, and lives more productive. It gave people control over time. People were amazed by the light bulb. They could not believe that a glass ball could hold light. They felt safer, more productive, and more hopeful. The light bulb banished the fear of darkness and gave people the freedom to live beyond the sunset. It also transformed industry and culture. Factories could operate around the clock. Streets could be lit at night. The world became safer and more vibrant. The light bulb was the spark that lit up the modern age. Without the light bulb, our cities would still be dark and dangerous. Our lives would be limited by the sun. The light bulb was not just an invention, it was a transformation of human life. Topic 5. The Internet. The digital revolution. Before the Internet, information was limited and slow. Libraries were the only source of knowledge. Communication was restricted to letters and phone calls. The world was fragmented and knowledge was a privilege. The Internet changed everything. It made information accessible to everyone. It connected people across borders and cultures. It democratized knowledge and gave power to the individual. The Internet is the most powerful tool ever created by human beings. People were amazed by the Internet. They could not believe that they could access the world's knowledge with a few clicks. They felt empowered, connected, and limitless. The Internet gave people the power to learn, to create, and to share. It also transformed every aspect of life. Education, business, entertainment, and communication were all revolutionized. The Internet made the world smaller and more connected. It is the backbone of the modern world. Without the Internet, our world would be unrecognizable. We would not have e-commerce, social media, or online education. The Internet is still evolving, and it will continue to shape the world for generations to come. Topic 5. The Internet. The digital revolution. Before the Internet, information was limited and slow. Libraries were the only source of knowledge. Communication was restricted to letters and phone calls. The world was fragmented and knowledge was a privilege. The Internet changed everything. It made information accessible to everyone. It connected people across borders and cultures. It democratized knowledge and gave power to the individual. The Internet is the most powerful tool ever created by human beings. People were amazed by the Internet. They could not believe that they could access the world's knowledge with a few clicks. They felt empowered, connected, and limitless. The Internet gave people the power to learn, to create, and to share. It also transformed every aspect of life. Education, business, entertainment, and communication were all revolutionized. The Internet made the world smaller and more connected. It is the backbone of the modern world. Without the Internet, our world would be unrecognizable. We would not have e-commerce, social media, or online education. The Internet is still evolving, and it will continue to shape the world for generations to come.